We could write literally about anything.
Anything.
And I think it is actually helpful to have a script, have, something, a feeling that you're trying to capture and a visual that you're trying to match it with. It helps us because we could literally write about anything if we're writing for our own projects.
Right.
I think the character, was more extreme than I would have been about it because I really appreciate traditional jazz too, and I think there's really a lot of beauty in it. And I don't think every musician's goal should be to be on the top of the Hot 100. I think there's ways to be happy and successful playing whatever music you want to play. So if I were Ryan, my response to my character would have been, but I love playing this. But I love playing this music. It makes me happy, and I'll find an audience because I'm going to be really great at doing it my way. And so I don't actually agree with my character's kind of scolding of him because everybody's goal is not the same in what we do, and everybody's truth is not the same. So I think it's fine to be us and be successful and try to be on the charts or whatever you're trying to do. But I think there's a lot of beauty in just making the best music that you want to make that's honest and true.
So was that song you writing it, or was it your character writing it?
It was definitely me writing for my character. We were trying for that character to have a particular kind of success. And what Damien wanted was that you didn't think, oh, that song sucks, he's a sellout. You wanted to think, oh, this is a viable alternative. This is a path to success. And it's pretty good. It's just not what Ryan's character was looking for in his music. And so we wanted to write something that had some jazz inflections, that had some influence from jazz, but was clearly more contemporary and more pop. And so we tried to walk that line of trying to accomplish that, but also not writing a corny, stupid song. So hopefully we accomplished it.
You had an incredibly memorable moment at the Oscars 2 years ago. And there, we'd gone through this whole generation where you aren't supposed to get up and on stage and make a political statement. And you got up and you said, Nina Simone said it's an artist's duty to reflect the times in which we live. And you talked about the incarceration of Black men. What was behind that, and what kind of reaction did you get?
That was amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
I think everybody at home was crying.
My sense was that
the part where I thought John could actually hear me. I was like, yes, John! He can't hear me right now. I don't know why I'm yelling at the TV.
Well, it would have been different if it was for a different song or a different movie. I wouldn't have gone up and made that same statement if it wasn't for the fact that my song was written for a film that represented an important movement in American history. We're writing a song for Selma, Dr. King, and all these people who went on Edmund Pettus Bridge and risked their lives. Some of them actually died. Some of them were beaten. And all of them did that for the right for all of us to be more free. I'm not one of those people that believes that people should be colorblind or not aware of race or not even aware of racism, because racism is real and people are experiencing it every day. And there are differences that, they may not be just differences, but there are differences among the races in how they're treated and how they experience America and how they experience the rest of the world. So I don't want to minimize those differences, but part of the power of art and music is that we're able to transcend those boundaries. We can be aware of what's happening racially, but for us, music, love, the things we talk about are universal. When I go in the room, I really just think, man, how do I make the most beautiful thing I can make? How do I make the thing I could be most proud of? How do I make a song that makes me feel something inside and makes me proud to be able to sing it? I feel that every time I go in there. And I know that the label wants a certain thing, but I can't let it infect my mind. I have to just go in there and do what feels right. A lot of times, we'll tell people, just be yourself. What is yourself, though? Like, because yourself is like, you're discovering things as you go. And part of who yourself is now may not be yourself in 5 years. And part of who yourself is determined by what you listen to and by who you listen to, what kind of advice you take in, who you spend time with, who you write with, who you collaborate with. And so I don't want kids to go in there thinking, I exist as who I'm supposed to be right now and I'm great. I want them to think, I may have a spark, I may have something special, but maybe it does need some cultivation. Maybe it does need some advice. Maybe it does need some help. Maybe it needs me to be humble, but also confident in the
Hungry.
fact that I'm gonna get there and I need to work hard to get there. Hey, I'm John Legend. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe so you can get more videos from The Hollywood Reporter.